Okay, quick review. Previously, you installed Laragon. Okay, some of you, if you have Windows 10, then it should be okay. You can install Laragon smoothly. If you are using Windows 8, then I propose XAMPP. Okay, both are having the same functions. They have web server, PHP interpreter, and they have database, MySQL database. You can download from laragon.org or apaachefriends.org. So, but the main software that we'll be using in this class is Laragon, because majority having Windows 10, and we'll be using Laragon. I will be using Laragon, but everything is still the same inside the XAMPP. Okay, whereby you just only need to locate the web root, which is htdocs. Okay, htdocs. So I'll be showing you Laragon. I'll be showing you Laragon. So quick review from our last meeting in the lecture session. So we have this three-tier application layer. Three-tier application layer. Oh, I don't want to masuk ni. Okay, three-tier application layer. Okay, if you are new to this session, do tick yourself in the KLMS for the attendance. So we have this three layer of architecture. One is called the client or the browser, which normally using the technology of HTML, CSS, or Bootstrap or something like that. We will be doing HTML today. And the second layer is PHP script, which is the middleware, which is the brain, which resides the brain. And this is the place you dump all the data, the user profile, the user database. So today we'll be focusing on the first layer, which is the HTML, I would like to advise that you turn off the mic until you have something to say. Okay, later if you have question, then you please turn on the mic again and shoot your question. Okay, for the time being, please mute the mic, because I don't have the control to mute your mic. Okay, so these are some example of HTML interface whereby you have the username and password. Then you have the button to log in, something like this. Then okay, the second layer is the web server, which resides inside the brain or the PHP or logic process. And this is where you dump your data. Okay, you dump your data. So this is the place whereby you download and install Laragon. And then we are using Sublime Text. So make sure you install Sublime Text so that it will be easier for you to write the code. Sublime Text. Okay, so you may log into Laragon and click the start button. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds. Okay, turn on the Laragon or the XAMPP. Okay, then turn on the start button. Okay, start. So what is HTML? What is HTML? Maybe I'm repeating myself. This is just a quick review. HTML obviously is a modern day of HTML, because previously we have HTML1, we have HTML2, HTML3, HTML4, and when the iPhone come out, they start to search for something better for mobile display lah. Okay, because when iPhone was out, came out on 2007, the old version of HTML could not play nice with the mobile display. Okay, one thing that they lack is the support of responsive web design, whereby you can view your website on the desktop, and the same page should provide almost the same experience as in the mobile. But the things with the old HTML, they are they have this kind of small text, okay, and if you, let's say you click on one link, maybe you tertekan or click the another link. So because the layout is not that convenient for small screen such as the iPhone on that time. So they came out dengan HTML5, they came out with HTML5 that trying to support mobile phone, okay, mobile phone. That's why they come out with Bootstrap or something like that. And they come out with a way that video and audio can be played without having a plugin, okay, without you having to install any plugin. Boleh? Sambung? Can you continue? Okay, HTML start with doc type HTML, then you may refer to w3schools. This is the great place for you to learn HTML5. Okay, a website called w3schools. Okay, normally we developer will just refer to w3schools in order for you to learn HTML text and how to code the HTML. So this is a typical HTML code, okay, whereby you have a header, head, and the body. So the body part is could be text, could be images, could be the layout, could be the table, could be the animation. Okay, whatever you want to show to your user will be displayed inside will be code inside the body. So the body part is important for the user as the interface. So inside the body, you may insert a form or text box or text box. So it will be written here. The code will be written inside the body. So bear in mind, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, it is a markup language. It's not a programming language. It's just a markup language. It will mark some territory. Okay, for instance, okay, this is how you play native video with HTML5. You can play video natively, sorry. You can play video natively inside the browser. Okay, because previously, when you need to play video, you need to install things like Flash player, previously lah, long time ago lah. So you need to have a Flash player installed in order for you to play video inside the Adobe Flash player, installed inside the browser. So you are relying heavily on Flash player. That's why Steve Jobs decided to scrap Flash. Okay, Steve Jobs. If you don't know Steve Jobs, just Google who is Steve Jobs. Okay, that already. Arwah sudah. Arwah dulu baik orangnya. So, the reason Steve Jobs scrapped Flash player from the iPhone is they think that is not secure enough. and it requires Flash requires more resources, meaning that it needs RAM, more RAM. So since we know that iPhone is very minimal in using, what we call very optimized in using RAM, then they had very much Adobe Flash Player. That's why they scrap Flash from iPhone. They get rid of Flash from iPhone, then Android follow through. So currently you can see that there's no available Flash animation or video inside the browser because they said everybody hates Flash. So iPhone hate Flash Player. Android also jump into the same bandwagon. They also hate Flash Player. So in Windows also describe still you can have a Flash Player on Windows, but support for Flash Player is officially dead. Okay, so we would like to play around with HTML. So we'll go to W3schools. You just spell W3schools. W3 schools. Sorry, schools.com. w3schools.com. One of the challenge having an online class is it's not that easy for you to switch window, right? It's not easy for you to switch window. If you have a dual screen that like I'm having right now, so that one is better. Or you may use your phone as your video conference device. Okay, use your phone to for the video conference device, and use your laptop to follow through my tutorial. Or else you may just view the video I provide inside the YouTube channel. Okay, so any way you can achieve the maximum understanding, that could be better lah. Okay, because sometimes people don't like to learn on 11 a.m. Okay, sometimes they hate to learn on 8 a.m. They prefer to sleep. Sometimes the idea it's like waterfall when they are in the evening or 1 a.m. in the morning. So you always have the video inside the YouTube to refer lah. Okay, so everything is inside the YouTube channel. So every video from chapter 1 until chapter 16 we have in the video. Okay, so we go through W3 schools. So this is a typical HTML structure. Then you have this button. Try it yourself. Okay, this is a very magical button. This is a good button. Okay. You can try it yourself. Later we will copy this code and paste it inside subline later. But now inside the screen, you may see that this is a typical structure of HTML. You have the head, the title. So let's say you would like to change this to something else. I'm learning HTML5. Then if you would like to see the changes, click run. This is the code. This is assuming you are, you assume this as a browser. Here, this is the code editor. The left one is the code editor and the right one is your browser, assuming something like that. And this is the whole thing is just a simulator. Okay, if you like to code your HTML inside your local machine, then you need to copy this and put it in your local hard disk. So we change something like this. This is heading Welcome to HTML. See, you cannot, the user cannot see the heading, the head part, the header part, the header part. Okay, if you do some changes in title, then normally it won't appear inside the browser lah. So let's say we change H1. H1 means header one. Header means macam what we call as a big title. Okay, macam header. I mean headline. Sorry, headline. Bukan header. It is a headline. Headline. Okay, headline. So when you change anything inside the left editor, then you run, then you can see the changes. This is as appear in the browser. So this is a paragraph, okay, and then this is so let's say you have another text, another paragraph. P, you mark with /p. This is the start and the end. Start, end. Okay, start, end. And you see the pair, the closing tag will be provided with a slash. So this is the closing tag. This is the opening text. This is a bull. This text is bold. This angle bracket is referred to as tag, TAG. Nampak ni TAG. Ada yang join lagi? Yang join tu pergi kat KLMS, make sure you sign in your attendance. Just mark, tick and submit. Okay, this tag is bold. So let's say I would like to have this bold text. So first you need to have the tag for bold. Let's say B. You can also use B, no problem. Okay, the B ataupun the bold effect ends here. So this is the opening of bold, the starting, sorry, it's not opening. The starting here is the end. Start, ends. Okay, run. So see, you see the bold tag is bolded. Nampak? So that is what we call as markup language. Markup language. Okay, markup language. It's very similar kalau macam kat highway, okay. Okay, korang jumpa the sign 90 miles per hour, 90 km per hour. And then nanti the next tu korang akan jumpa ends 90 miles per hour and ends here, berakhir di situ. So the rest tu you can follow 110 lah. Ataupun normally korang bawa berapa? 150. Okay, 150 okay lah. Okay, so normally kalau dalam kamera, ada kamera, that area is 90 miles per hour, 90 km per hour. And dia akan jumpa satu lagi 90 km per hour ends here, something like that. Okay, so itu adalah what we call as, it's not opening, closing, it's start, ends. Start, ends. So let's say you would like to have HTML as in italic. Then you mark this with I. I means italic. See, you see this HTML is in italic. So you have the start, ends. Why is it end is why end is important? End tag is important because you don't want to apply the italic, okay, for all the text. You just want to apply to HTML, okay, the italic. So that is what we call as markup language. Markup language. Okay, you are used to markup language in WhatsApp, I know. Okay, WhatsApp even simpler lah. You don't have to use the angle bracket. You just type star, and the closing or the end is also star. There is markup language in WhatsApp. Okay. So that is what we call as text formatting. Text formatting. So you have some more features. Let's say if you'd like to know more on HTML, you go to the left hand side of my w3schools. Kat sini ada menu. You can see these menus. You want to learn HTML? Okay, click learn HTML. So what the things that in HTML you want to learn? Let's say you would like to embed image, or link. Link. Okay, you click on link. Then you see this example. Okay, I mentioned here that link is written, okay, something like this. If you want to you would like to embed an image inside the page, so you use, this one is link, link. Okay, link is defined using a. The tag is a. Okay, the tag is a. Tag, a tag. A means something like anchor, then followed by the end, /a. So you will have this link text appear as link. How they appear as link? Try it yourself. Senang ya. And then here we have the A, href. Href is the reference, hyperlink reference, or the address lah, or the URL. Ini URL deh. So let's say you would like to change to something like this. Nak pergi ke website quiz contoh dia. Ataupun FSTM. fstm.quiz.edu.my. So visit FSTM. So anything inside the visit FSTM will appear as link. Nampak? Okay, visit FSTM, dia ada what we call as the hyperlink punya features, attribute, which normally apa nama tu? Normally blue in color. Then you have blue in color, and you have their underline. So this is the behavior of a hyperlink, whereby you can click on the text and it will jump to another page or another website. So that is a link. Okay, tengok orang minum, aku nak minum pula. So that is HTML lah. Okay, HTML. Furthermore, you will see, you can refer to the, you can refer to this. Let's say you would like to have an image embedded. Okay, image embedded inside your HTML document, image. Something like this. Blah, 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 example. Okay, try it yourself. So an image can be embedded inside the HTML page by using the img tag. img tag. src means source. src means source. And you need to mention the file name with the extension, whether it is JPG or .png or .gif, GIF. Okay, and the alternate text. Okay. So the difference in img tag, it has no ends. It has no ending. The few HTML tag does not, they don't have ending, like break, for instance, or HR for horizontal rules, horizontal line, HR, horizontal rules. Okay, they don't have ending. Okay, so kita try. Let's try it yourself. Yeah, see, you can see this image by providing the image name. Okay, and we can specify the width and height, width and height. Okay, so this is a lab session. Okay, it's not a lecture. So would like you to try it yourself in the W3 schools. Oh, no. Before we go to the next lesson, okay, I would like you to open your Sublime. Okay, I would like you to open your Sublime. So, okay, and then the next item is the form. Mana form? Bawah sikit. Ni, form, HTML form. Okay, so before we test it out, okay, you can refer to HTML form. Sebelah kiri itulah. Sebelah kiri in the menu, in the left hand side, you have the menu, HTML forms. Just click HTML forms, then you will see example of how they create a form in HTML. So this is the first input, let's say the first text box for the first name, and the second text box for last name. So I would like to modify this HTML, try it yourself, and we will be providing the login form. Login form. So normally inside a login form, you will see a username and a box for you to type a username. And another box is password. Then you need to have your input type set as password. Why you need to specify the input type as password? Because obviously you don't want to let the password visible to others. Okay, run. See? Nampak ni? So the text box will provide, the user will text anything inside the text box for password. Sorry, forward. Mana ni? Mana password? Password. Mana password? Password. But obviously you don't want people to see the password. Okay, that's a special behavior for input password. So this is a very important element in HTML whereby you will be providing input to the system. So this is how you log into the system, right? You have this login form, and the user could log in, enter the username and password, then submit. So this is done in HTML. As I mentioned, HTML is the interface for your system. Interface mean antara muka. Antara muka means the intermediary between the system and the user, the people. So how the user send information? Okay, through a means such as the form. Then you can see this code. Okay, you can see this code. So in order to import this code to your local storage, you just select all, okay, select all, okay, sampai doc type ni, daripada doc type atas ni, select all sampai bawah, just copy dia, right click, copy, ataupun control C je lah, okay, copy, and then you have installed your Sublime, betul? You have installed your Sublime, dah ada Sublime? Siapa yang belum ada Sublime? Sublime Text. Okay, Sublime Text. So, masukkan di dalam itu. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Masukkan ke dalam Sublime. Boleh? Masukkan tu maksudnya you need to copy from w3schools and then you paste. Okay, you paste. Ada siapa yang berdiri nak semayang tu? Copy from Sublime and paste to your, copy from w3schools and paste to your Sublime. Tak apalah, kau orang tak buat sekarang pun tak apa. Then later you can follow through the video. Okay, masa-masa senang nanti kau follow through the window pula. Follow through video lah dalam YouTube. So,
okay, sir.
Eclipse? Boleh. Pakai Eclipse pun boleh. Guna Eclipse pun boleh. The best editor for web application development is PHP Storm. Okay, the best editor for PHP is PHP Storm. So if you have Eclipse, then I would like suggest for you to download the Eclipse for PHP. There's another plugin for Eclipse for PHP, PHP for Eclipse, something like that. Tapi nak mudah guna Sublime je lah. It's much more easier lah guna Sublime. And you need to have your HTML or PHP file stored inside the htdocs or the web root. Or in Laragon, you have the folder named www. Okay, if you are using Laragon, then you save this into Laragon/www. If you have your XAMPP, then save this file to XAMPP/htdocs. Boleh? For Laragon user, save this file to Laragon/www. Okay, for tunjuklah ya. File save as, zoom it up. The file save as. So this is for Laragon user. So you have your Laragon installed somewhere in C, let's say, and then inside the Laragon, and then inside the www. Okay, and then you put inside www. Okay, the file name is, let's say, onetest.html. Okay, onetest.html. So if you are having your HTML document, make sure to put .html. Titik. Dot tu titik lah. Jangan kau spell dot. .html. And then save. But if you are having your XAMPP, okay, semalam mungkin ada issue on installing Laragon. Okay, then you opt for XAMPP, go to file, save as. Okay, this is the web root lah. Mana save as? File save as, save as. For XAMPP user or Windows 8 user, you go to C, XAMPP, and htdocs. Okay, okay, the instruction to install XAMPP is available inside the video. Yesterday, I provide you with new video, how to install XAMPP in your local machine, PC, laptop. And again, you need to provide the name, one test dot html, something like that. Since I'm having my Laragon turned on, so just focusing to Laragon. One test dot html. Make sure to spell dot html. Okay, so to view your web page, go to your browser and type localhost. Okay, you need to make sure your Laragon is on. Laragon. Make sure you on Laragon. Ni. Ini siapa-siapa yang guna Laragon, klik di sini, start all. Siapa yang guna XAMPP, you just start Apache je lah. Yes. Then type localhost. Go to your browser and type localhost. Browser and type localhost. Enter. And you will see your list of files inside the Laragon/www. Ni. Ini file dia. Yang onetest.html tu kan. This one. Klik. Dan kau boleh nampak ni dalam local machine. Okay, you boleh nampak dalam local machine. So this is how you write HTML code inside your local machine or local PC lah. Local laptop. Kalau if I mention PC, it means your laptop lah, your machine. If I mention machine, also obviously that is your laptop lah. Okay, desktop or laptop. I normally call it machine. Okay, both are PC lah, PC, laptop, desktop, semua tu PC. So PC, laptop, machine, I'm referring to the same thing lah. Okay, browser means you may use Chrome or Internet Explorer or Edge, or some of you prefer Firefox. Either one also can, no problem. Because HTML is a universal language, so supposedly all browser will display the same thing. Okay, dia adalah universal language. It's a universal language. So that is how you write HTML code inside your local machine. So let's say you would like to have your text changed to something else. So go back to Sublime. Then maybe you would like to change login form, something like this. And then you want to change login. Masuk. Then you make sure to save it, Control S, you go to menu, save. Okay, go to menu, save. You make sure to save the HTML file. Save the changes, Control S, save the changes, and go back to your browser and then refresh. Dah, ada perkataan Carol, ada login, masuk. That is how you change your whatever appearance in the HTML file. Make sure to save it, save the changes in the Sublime. Go to your browser. Browser apa? Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Then you refresh lah. Refresh, so right click, refresh. Ataupun some browsers say reload. Or some browser may use F5, F5 or Control F5. Also can. So that is how you'll write HTML page. Okay, HTML page. And the rest is available inside the video. Okay, you may follow through the video, no problem. In your own time, your own pace. You can extend to next semester, obviously. So any question? Any question? So this is for Laragon video. Yesterday I posted to you the XAMPP version. If you don't have Laragon, then you can install XAMPP. But for majority, I will be using Windows 10 and Laragon. Okay, Laragon. Mana ya login tadi tu? Login apa tu? Nih, dalam HTML w3schools K forms. Siapa tadi tu? Aduh. Sekejap. Mana ya? Mana yang login tadi tu? Okay, login. Code is available from your w3schools. W3schools. Ni w3schools. W3schools. Then Asfa, go to w3schools. Go to w3schools. You said, I'm assuming you are asking where to find the login code, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Masuk w3schools. W3schools ada S kat ujung dia tu. w3schools.com. w3schools.com. Then you go to the left menu. You scroll down until you find HTML forms. Sudah scroll menu ke kiri? So, menu ke kiri. Asfa, scroll menu kiri tu ada HTML form. Nampak?
Yep.
Nampak tak HTML forms?
Okay, dah masuk HTML forms.
Okay, and then you press the try it yourself.
Try yourself. Okay, dah masuk.
It's something like do it yourself lah. DIY. Kau suka kan masuk kedai DIY tu kan? Try it yourself. Do it yourself.
Okay.
Try it yourself.
Dah masuk try yourself.
And then tadi tertinggal kat mana tu?
Yang semua simulator yang
Simulator. Okay, simulator ni w3schools ni. And then you change something inside this. Ada H2 kan? H2 ni apa?
macam login lah.
Okay. How do I run my Sublime? How do I run Sublime? How do I run Sublime? Meaning that, have you installed a Sublime? Siapa tu? Firdaus. Dah install Sublime?
Sudah sir. Tapi tak boleh run pula.
Sudah?
Tak boleh kena install.
Tak boleh run tu maksudnya apa?
Saya dah install tapi dia tak keluar dia punya icon tu.
Oh, icon tu. Pergi kat bahagian bawah ni window ni. Yang bahagian bawah tu kan boleh type kan? Type sublime.
Tak ada juga.
Ada? Guna Windows 8 ke Windows 10?
Windows 8.
Oh, Windows 8 kau kena cari dalam dia punya ni lah. Dia punya apps ni.
Apps. Okay sir. Saya cari boleh.
Dia biasa akan keluar kat sini lah. Dia ada apps, list of apps. Dia tak boleh search je kat Windows 8 ni. Search bawah macam ni.
Boleh je sir tapi tak keluar.
Sublime. Macam tu. Tak boleh?
Tak boleh juga.
Dah install?
Dah install lah sir.
Kalau tak boleh guna Notepad++ je lah. Good luck with that lah. Okay. Tak kisah. Kau tak boleh guna Sublime, kau guna Notepad++. Okay. Kau nak guna Eclipse, silakan. No problem. Gunakan Firestorm. Firestorm pula. PHP Storm pun boleh. Okay. Either one pun no problem. Mana-mana yang boleh lah. Okay, yang baru masuk tadi, w3schools, saya ulang balik. Okay, this is where you have your form. Login. Kena cari dekat program file. Boleh juga, tapi macam dia biasanya normally when you install Sublime or anything, it will goes to program files, C program files. Dalam tu nanti ada Sublime lah. And then you click the yang ada exe file. Yang ada exe file. Not supposed to do like that lah, because normally when you install something, Ashraf baru masuk. Hello. Hello Ashraf. How are you?
Morning Ashraf.
Morning Ashraf. You just wake up? Alhamdulillah. Sempat join ya? Okay, login forms, and then you change this part to username. Mana tadi? Ini username. Username. Ini password. Dan change the type into password. Then change the button. Change the button. This one. To log in. Okay. So you have yourself a login form. Dapat? Kalau tak dapat, saya share dalam Pastebin. Pastebin. Pastebin.com. Pastebin.com ni tempat kita dump kita punya code lah, so that korang boleh copy paste. Okay, then saya akan provide, lemak nanti tak bisa. Dash 4, 5, okay. So I'll provide the code in the Pastebin and I share it inside the chat. So there you have, you can copy the login form as you see in the screen. Mana ni? Ni. And copy from Pastebin. Notice in the chat box, okay, you have your
yang password tu nak tukar jadi dot, apa dia?
Password nak tukar jadi dot. Okay, itu rahsia. Itu rahsia.
Apa in name I name
Ni, this one. Ni, dalam screen. So lihat dalam screen, input type password. That's how you make your password rahsia. Ni rahsia ni. Efek dia daripada sinilah, type sama dengan password. And then kau akan dapat rahsia kat sini. The complete code are shared inside the paste bin. Notice in the chat box. And the rest follow through your YouTube tutorial. YouTube tutorial as provided in the KLMS, the third video. This is the English version with Laragon plus HTML. This is the Malay version with discussing only Laragon. This is Laragon only. And this one is for HTML5. Okay. So the English version is here. You can follow through. Whichever version you like, no problem. Any more questions in using the Sublime or the code? Ada soalan? Tak ada? Tak ada, boleh balik tidur. Ada?
So, kalau nak nama dengan password tu macam mana, Zah?
Apa tu?
Kalau nak tukar nama dan password.
Nama dan password nak tukar jadi?
Nak tukar nama dia. Tukar John, tukar nama Johnny ke apa ke.
General Legend. Oh, itu ada dalam value. Ada dalam value. So that value ni kau boleh buang value John. Ni kan value John ni kan. Ni kau boleh buang. Dan password ni pun ada value ni kan. Value password ni kan. Value do. Value do. Tengok screen. Ada attribute value for HTML. Then you can remove. Then run. Dia kosong balik lah. So that you can enter whatever it is lah. Tu dalam value. Inside value. The first text box, remove the value attribute. The second text box also you can remove the value attribute. Okay, kalau ada value kan dia letak Joe kan. Just remove value dengan Joe tu buang. So ada banyak lah dia punya attribute yang you boleh play around. That's why you need to hit this button. Nama dia apa? Ni, try it yourself.
Sir, dekat password saya kenapa ada mata?
Kenapa ada mata? Sekejap kenapa ada mata? Mata tu apa?
Yang nak tulis password tu.
Mana?
Tadi ada.
Sekejap. Mana tadi?
Yang untuk kita check balik
Sekejap. Oh ni mata ni?
Ya.
That depends on certain browser lah. Certain browser they have this kind of different behavior. Sometimes dia ada, sometimes browser tu tak ada. Okay, itu tak critical lah. Sebab mata ni sebenarnya just to reveal. Mata ni untuk reveal dia punya content. Just to reveal the content.
Okay, sir.
To reveal the password. Depends on your browser lah rasanya. That depends on your browser. Just try it yourself on every menu available in w3schools. So let's say you would like to know how to create a video link. Ada tak video link? Ni video link. So HTML media, click on the HTML video and you see the HTML tag provided for you. Okay, this is the example, blah, 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 how to embed, and you can try it yourself. Try it yourself means you can see the code and you can test out So let's say video with 400, you may change to 200, let's say. So what happened? It's getting smaller, right? With lebar 200, it's getting smaller. Okay, let's say we'll play around with 100%. Can we put 100% inside? Run? Oh yes, you can put 100%. And when you put 100% in width, normally your media will be responsive lah. Meaning that if you view inside your mobile phone, it will consume the most space of your mobile phone, something like that. So this is what we call as responsive layout. Then let's say you just prefer fixed 150, not percent. So this is a fixed pixel. Okay, fixed pixel. If fixed means if you make your display larger, it won't be larger. It will stay the same. That means fixed. Okay, fixed. Lebar dia tetap. But when you use percent, let's say 90%. Your video will consume 90% of your screen. Ada space. If you make it bigger, the screen, then still there's another space, 10% here. That it means by 90%. You can play around also with image. Okay, image, mana image? You have the same behavior as image. Sebelah kiri, image. Then you just click on the try it yourself. Then you just play around with the size. So let's say you would like to have this as 100, and width height dia kita just ignore. Hit run. There, you will make the image smaller. Appear smaller. It won't change the file size of the image, but it just only so let's say 100%. It only make your image looks smaller, and then you can resize this because it is 100%. So the image will consume 100% of the width of the screen. Okay, 100%. So if you use here 50% of the space, then itu separuh saja. Only 50% of the space will be consumed by the image. 50%. So if you make the screen larger, it will only consume 50% of the space. See, that is why what we call it responsive behavior. So it's not safe. It's run. So any more question? So fast.
Saya nak tanya. Yang tadi saya kata lepas kita save daripada subline tu kan yang kita onetest.html, lepas tu search kat browser Laragon / nama file tu.
Browser. Okay, browser.
Okay. Yang Laragon / localhost. Okay.
Type localhost only.
Okay, patut saya tak jumpa.
Your server is referred as localhost. When you start your Apache server, so your server name will be referred as localhost.
Okay.
So you don't have to find the path to that file anymore. You just mention localhost.
Okay. Itu je saya jumpa. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so the first step is HTML, because the HTML is the first layer of your web application. Next week we'll start with PHP, whereby you will learn the syntax of PHP. Siapa yang baru sampai, saya akan I will provide the recording of this session later lah. Later I would need to edit something lah. Then I will put up to the video, to the YouTube. So this first session we
Sorry, sir,
just
tadi internet
exploring
habis.
HTML.
Sorry.
HTML dulu Okay, tak apa. Saya pun dah nak habis dah kan.
Saya nak tanya,
Ya.
subjek ni saya ada guna buku ke saya just guna e-book ataupun slide ke?
Okay, ada buku, banyak buku. Kau boleh search PHP. Tapi dia punya main reference dia adalah di sini. This is our main reference, our e-book. Where is it? This one. I provide the link inside the KLMS. Ni, dia ada short link ni kan, bit.ly. So click here, you will be sent to the Google Drive. So you have this chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 1 is for next week. Okay, I don't cover HTML actually. HTML is not a part of the syllabus. Decided the first session should be HTML. Okay, so the second session will be covering chapter 1, which is available inside the Google Drive ni. Okay, so I separate for each chapter one PDF file. So that is the main resource or the main text of this class. Basically, this book we also have received the ISBN, but I don't sell it as a hardbind book. Okay, I just prefer to share it in PDF format lah. Okay, you may download or you may print or whatever it is lah. Or you may ask your senior for the hardcover version. Because last semester we also did print the text. Somehow or other, since you are not available in the campus, so we just use the PDF version. So this is the PDF version. Okay, all these notes is available here. And the synopsis or the supplementary is available in the slide form and also the video form. So this is our main text, our main reference. You may download for free. You may print. You may photostat and sell it to your friend. What is web programming? Combination, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's all available here lah. And all the exercises also available inside the PDF book. Thank you for asking. Siapa tadi? Syazana.
Okey sir, terima kasih.
Sama. So since we don't have final exam, so you don't have to print or you don't have to memorize anything lah. Supposedly we don't have final exam lah. All marks will be given through the coursework. Yes, no final exam. I also don't like final exam. I feel you. Any more question? So we will stop at 12:30. Okay, there's another 4 minutes. So thank you very much for joining our session today. Okay, I'm hoping you have a great day, a great lunch. But petang jangan lupa jogging lah. Perut dah lain macam gitu kan.
Petang di kelas tu.
Petang kelas.
Jogging lah pukul 6. Pukul 6 mana ada kelas.
Kelas pukul 5 sampai 7 sir.
Sempat lagi tu sebelum pukul 4. Okay. No
Thank you,
more question. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. warahmatullahi
Salam. Thank you sir.
wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Kalau ada masalah apa-apa nanti kami tanya
Ya,
saya.
WhatsApp lah. WhatsApp dan group.
WhatsApp.
Ada
Terima kasih, sir.
Okay.
Terus, sir.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.